Well, welcome first grade friends. Today is Tuesday, September 22nd. We can start off our video today, our lesson with the tricky word song. So go ahead and click on the link and do a little moving and grooving to the tricky word song so you're ready to get started. Today is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays we work on red words. So you're gonna need to grab your red word book. Again, if you don't have a red word book, that's quite okay, don't worry. Grab a piece of notebook paper. We've been working on some red words last week. So today we are going to work on our red words. I will learn to read and spell undecodable words. Remember, that means that you just can't sound it out. There are parts of that word that don't match the sounds, and so we have to memorize them. I will show my learning by spelling and reading undecodable words. First, let's review the words that we did last week. We did my, has, is, and the. So I want you to stand up because we're going to arm tap these words. So remember, when we do that, we hold our arm up, our cross over the midline, and put our hand on our other shoulder. We're going to tap each word and say each word as we go along. So look at the screen or at your paper. Here we go. M-Y, my. 3 times. M-Y, my. M-Y, my. Let's do the next one. The next word is has. Here we go. As. Has. Looking at the word now, please. H-A-S. Has. I think Mrs. Bernstein sounded that first one out. I didn't mean to. H-A-S. Has. Let's do it one more time. H-A-S. Has. The next word is. Here we go. Arm tap and read it. I-S is. I-S is. I-S is. The next one is the. T-H-E, the. T-H-E, the. One more. T-H-E, the. Now, if you had those in your red word book, you can also be holding your red word book, reading them right from your red word book. That would be ideal. All right, let's move on to our next one. Here are our steps to the red words. Our first word is the word here. On your paper or in your red word book, write the word here. We also want to be doing this in the color red. It helps our brains remember these are red words. It means stop and spell read. When you're writing that word here on your paper or in your red word book, make sure that H starts all the way at the top. It is a tall letter. Goes to the baseline. Do not drop below. It is not a basement letter. It doesn't go down. Our E has a little line with a big curve. R, little line, little curve. E, little line, big curve. Check and make sure you have it spelled correctly and that you've used good spacing on your paper. Okay, let's stand up. We're going to arm spell it 3 times. You've written it on your paper or in your red word book. You're looking at the red word book, not at the computer, but at the red word book. We want to say the letters and then the word. We're going to stand up and arm spell it 3 times. Here we go. H-E-R-E, here. H-E-R-E, here. H-E-R-E, here. Wonderful. Now, remember, at any point, if I'm going too fast, just stop the video, pause, and then continue at your pace. Okay, next, you need to get out that tracing finger because we're going to trace the letters. As we trace it, we say the letter, name, and then the whole word. Here we go. 3 times, looking at your paper. H-E-R-E, here. You can keep it right here in front of you. H-E-R-E, here. H-E-R-E, here. Wonderful. Now, turn your paper over to the back. You want to use your brain, use your memory. And on the back or on your paper, flip your paper over. You're going to write the word here 1 time and then do a teacher check. Make sure you have it correct. You need to use good line spacing and correct spelling. If you spell it correctly the first time, write it 2 more times. Make sure you're going down your paper because we're making a list, not going across because we are not writing a sentence. So you're going to write it 3 times. Here, here, here. Once you've done that, again, stop the video to write your words and do a good job, and then continue when you're ready. The next step would to be write a sentence. My sentence, I like to be here with you, here. Now this kind of here is to be somewhere, not the kind of here like I hear you. That's a different word. You may copy my sentence or you may write your own. You want to underline the word here with your red crayon as a reminder that this is our red word we're working on. All right, let's go on to our next red word. Our next red word is the word said. You're going to write it on your paper. So I have a clean sheet of red word paper. I've written the word. The S starts just below the dotted line, goes up to the dotted line, little curve, little curve. A starts with a curve, line down. I, little line down with a dot. D, curve, tall line. Using good line spacing, make sure you spell that correct. Again, if you're using your notebook paper, that's just fine. Again, use good spacing and good line usage. Okay, let's stand up. We're going to arm spell it 3 times. Remember, you're looking at your paper and not at the computer. Here we go. S-A-I-D, said. S-A-I-D, said. One more. S-A-I-D, said. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to trace it 3 times. Get that reading finger out. Here we go. You've got your paper right in front of you. Ready, go. S-A-I-D, said. S-A-I-D, said. S-A-I-D, said. Nice. Okay. Now turn your page. You want to use your memory, so turn your page, either your notebook page, flip it over, red word book, flip it over on the next page. You're going to write the word said 1 time. Do a teacher check. Make sure you have it correct. You've used good line spacing and you've spelled the word correctly. If you do it correct the first time, write it 2 more times down your paper. Once you've completed that, go ahead and write a sentence. My sentence is, I said we are going out. You can copy my sentence or write your own sentence. Make sure you underline the word said with your red crayon as a reminder that this is our red word. It would also be best if you were writing your sentences in a pencil, not in your red crayon. Okay, so the 2 words we worked on today were here and said. We will practice those again on Thursday. Your job is to start practicing, continue practicing sight word list 1 and sight word list 2. They are linked here and you can click on the link. I've also added sight word list 3 if you are ready. Here is list 1, list 2, and list 3. We will continue to practice all of our sight words. If you know all of these sight words already, that is wonderful. You can practice spelling all of these sight words. If you can print them and you can play games with them. You could play memory, you could play matching. If you can't print them, you can make your own sight word cards to practice. And once you are finished, please click on the Haggerty link to practice your phonemic awareness. This is a very important skill. You can find that video link in the on-demand videos or in your Google Classroom, or you can also find it on the learning log for this week. All right, friends, thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye.